Friends star Matthew Perry dies of possible drowning at 54.
The shocking news overnight about the death of actor Matthew Perry, the Friends star who famously played Chandler Bing, passing away at 54 years old.
Actor Matthew Perry, beloved star of the top-rated 1990s U.S. television sitcom Friends as the wisecracking Chandler Bing, died on Saturday after apparently drowning in a hot tub. He was 54. Perry was found dead on Saturday afternoon in a hot tub at his Los Angeles home, the LA Times reported, citing law enforcement sources. Later Saturday, two law enforcement sources said the police department's Robbery Homicide Division, which investigates high-profile crimes and cases involving celebrities, also responded. The sources emphasized that the case was a death investigation with no signs of foul play.
This is the news that we're getting today. We'll have to wait for that confirmation. And as you mentioned, Matthew Perry was very open about his struggles with addiction. And so as of now, the LA Times is also saying no foul play suspected. But again, we have to wait for a lot of those details.
The Los Angeles County Medical Examiner was expected to conduct an autopsy and may determine the cause and manner of death, they said. More details about Perry's death were not immediately available Saturday night. Perry became one of the world's most recognized actors for his role as the sarcastic, wisecracking Bing in NBC's Friends, which ran for 10 seasons from 1994 to 2004.
And law enforcement sources say that Perry died in his Pacific Palisades home. Police vehicles lining his street overnight, firefighters and paramedics responding to a call at his house. The official cause of death, though, is still under investigation.
The Los Angeles Times and TMZ.com, citing law enforcement sources, reported that the American-Canadian performer was found dead in a jacuzzi at his Los Angeles home. NBC, which broadcast Friends for 10 years, confirmed his demise in a statement on social media platform X.
And just days ago, Perry posting this photo of himself soaking in a hot tub.
They also said in a statement, "We are devastated by the passing of our dear friend Matthew Perry. The impact of his comedic genius was felt around the world, and his legacy will live on in the hearts of so many. This is a heartbreaking day, and we send our love to his family, his loved ones, and all of his devoted fans." Matthew Perry was raised in Ottawa, Ontario. Perry had a successful run as a top-ranked tennis player competing in Canadian juniors. He essentially left the sport to pursue acting when he moved to Los Angeles at age 15. He joined the cast of Friends at age 24. About a year ago, Perry was on a press tour for the release of his memoir, Friends, Lovers, and the Big Terrible Thing. A memoir, which added to revelations about his battle with addiction, including a near-death experience in 2019 after his colon burst as a result of his use of opioids. His post-Friends life included multiple roles that drew respect and acclaim, but it was often dominated by headlines about that battle. In the book, he said he spent as much as $7 million on rehabilitation and recovery efforts. Reaction to Perry's death came from across Hollywood and beyond. Maggie Wheeler, who played Chandler Bing's girlfriend Janice in Friends, said Perry died too soon and will be missed by everyone who knew him in real life and on the screen. "The world will miss you, Matthew Perry. The joy you brought to so many in your too short lifetime will live on. I feel so very blessed by every creative moment we shared." Actor Mira Sorvino said on X, "Oh no, Matthew Perry, you sweet troubled soul. May you find happiness in heaven, making everyone laugh with your singular wit." Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, who was a former schoolmate of Perry's in Ottawa, described the latter's passing as shocking and saddening. "I'll never forget the schoolyard games we used to play, and I know people around the world are never going to forget the joy he brought them." Trudeau said on X, "Thanks for all the laughs, Matthew. You're loved, and you will be missed." NBC, the network that aired Friends, said it was saddened. "He brought so much joy to hundreds of millions of people around the world with his pitch-perfect comedic timing and wry wit," NBC said in a statement. "His legacy will live on through countless generations." Hank Azaria is paying tribute to one of his longtime friends, Matthew Perry, in light of the actor's sudden death Saturday. Azaria, 59, posted a video on Instagram Sunday reflecting on the loss of Perry, who died by an apparent drowning at his home in Los Angeles the day before.
Hank Azaria here. Matthew was the first friend I made in Los Angeles. When I moved there, I was 21. He was 16.
Azaria said as he started the lengthy tribute to his friend, who he praised as
in person, he was just the funniest man ever. Matthew and I became really good friends. And we were really more like brothers for a long time. We drank a lot together. We laughed a lot together. each other in the early days of our career. I really loved him. A lot of us who were close to him felt like we lost him to drugs and alcohol a long time ago, because as he documented it in his autobiography, there was so much suffering.
Azaria continued, adding of Perry's 2022 memoir, Friends, Lovers, and the Big Terrible Thing.
I had to pick up and put down that biography like 11 times. It was so painful for me to read.
The actor reflected on how Perry's struggles with addiction affected their friendship, as he is a recovering alcoholic himself.
I'm a sober guy for 17 years. I want to say that the night I went into AA, Matthew brought me in. The whole first year I was sober, we went to meetings together.
Azaria continued.
He was so caring and giving and wise, and he totally helped me get sober. And I really wish he could have, found it in himself to stay with the sober life more consistently. But it's heartbreaking for those of us who loved him and knew him really well personally. We just missed him. It's one of the terrible things about this disease is it just takes away the person you love.
Friends cast reunited in 2021, 17 years after the series finale, for a much-hyped special that aired on HBO Max. The show was, for a time, the most-watched U.S. television program in prime time, with each actor earning $1 million per episode at the height of its popularity. Hidden from the public's view during much of the original run was Perry's prolonged struggle with addiction to prescription drugs and alcohol, which he detailed in his 2022 memoir, Friends, Lovers, and the Big Terrible Thing. Adele honors incredibly brave Matthew Perry during a Las Vegas show. British singer-songwriter Adele paused her Las Vegas show to pay tribute to actor Matthew Perry, who was found dead Saturday in the hot tub of his Los Angeles home at age 54.
And I remember that character for the rest of my life.
The star said of Perry's Friends character Chandler Bing, the cheers from the audience at the Coliseum at Caesars Palace, cited for ongoing Vegas residency.
One of the best comedic characters of all time.
Adele, dressed up as Morticia Addams for the Halloween weekend performance, paused to honor Perry while introducing her song, When We Were Young, about two-thirds through her set, as she worked her way through the audience to collect favorite childhood memories from attendees. Perry, who also starred in the films Fools Rush In and The Whole Nine Yards, had spoken openly about his struggles with addiction and had attended rehab for painkillers and alcohol. He also said that he never watched the show himself, saying,
I didn't watch the show and haven't watched the show because I could go drinking, opiates, drinking, cocaine. Like I could tell season by season by how I looked. And I don't think anybody else can, but I certainly could. And that's why I don't want to watch it, because that's what I see. That's what I noticed when I watch it. But I think I'm going to start to watch it because, first of all, it's an incredible ride, but it's been an incredible thing to watch it touch the hearts of different generations. And it's become this important, significant thing. And, you know, I think I would watch that again. It was really funny and all the people were nice, and I've been too worried about this, and I want to watch Friends too.
Matthew Perry's wit, humor, and charisma were truly one of a kind. He will forever be missed, but his work will continue to bring smiles and laughter for generations to come. That's all for this video. Please like, share, subscribe, and turn on the notification for more amazing content. Thanks for watching.